Here's what the fence looked like before I removed it and replaced it. And of course, I've had this fence. We moved in here, and I would say this fence, I have no idea how old this fence was, but I propped it up for at least another 12 years. And you can see here where I got little props up. I got it propped up to the shed. I put a pole over here. I took a vent pipe out of my house and saved it. And I figured, well, heck, I'll drive it into the ground there. So that's a galvanized vent pipe for the plumbing system. And I asked my neighbor, I said, if you want, I says, I can, I can make this thing work for another 5 or 10 years. I can walk underneath all of this stuff. It wasn't a big deal. And he said no. And of course, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Free labor. He just had to pay for half the materials. And so he couldn't pass that one up. But you can see not in good shape. It's been mended and whatever I could do to keep it standing up. And so you can see here where this is leaning over here a bit. But I got patches and stuff. And again, if it doesn't matter, I had a bunch of bushes and plants all over this thing. If you have a bunch of plants like that where you're not going to see the fence, does it really matter? Prop that thing back up if you can. And I want to say the materials to replace this fence was about $1,100. So give you an idea. And I don't know how long it was. Don't remember what it was. Maybe sometime during the video I'll be able to figure it out or get an idea, get a better idea. See the damage here. And again, this fence had pretty much all of this stuff went into the trash. I saved a couple of the pieces, and I ended up getting rid of them anyway. So it was just I don't even know what this was. Douglas fir. It looks like construction standard stuff someone got off of a job site to me. And this is the place where the animals would go through into the backyard. They're in between the yards. And that is it. The demo, I'm just going to go ahead and go through the demo in this just to give you an idea. You can see here where I just knocked a couple of boards off. You just grab a hammer and stand on this side, the opposite side, or stand on the same side where the 2x4 railing is, and just knock these things off. Knock them off one at a time, and be careful. If you're knocking these things off, they can fall into odd positions and bounce back, and you could actually get hurt. So, something like this, you could always take a saw and just cut the thing in sections. I think I did that too with a couple of these pieces here. Just take a sawzall or something and just cut down, cut here. Cut here, cut the post off, and take it down that way. And again, you can see here where this is just knocking it off. We'll cut a few pieces at a time. Not too difficult. The demo, you don't need a lot of instructions on for that. And I will leave it at that.